Good morning, church. Pray that you're having a great day today. We're studying in Ezekiel, and we're starting with Ezekiel 40 today. And the last 9 chapters of Ezekiel, chapters 40 through 48, are a vision that Ezekiel has of a temple. And scholars in biblical studies have said this is one of the most difficult passages in the Bible to interpret and understand and to apply. So I'm going to encourage you, just read it and enjoy reading it and see if the Lord specifically speaks to you through His Word, maybe a verse or two, maybe not the whole concept, but one or two of the verses that the Lord would speak to you, as He has to me. And I appreciate that this is a vision that Ezekiel has, and he starts out at the very beginning in the 5 and 20th year of our captivity. So they've been held captive, they were taken away captive. It's been 25 years that the people have been in exile. In the beginning of the year, in the 10th day of the month, it's important this, and the 14th day after the city was smitten. This is 14 years after Jerusalem has been destroyed. So the people have been in captivity for 25 years, and then 11 years later, the 14 years ago, the city was destroyed. So the people are removed from their homeland, 25 years. Their national treasure, the city of Jerusalem, the temple, has been destroyed for 14 years. They're discouraged, and Ezekiel has this vision that the Lord gives him, and he says specifically, in the visions, God brought me into the land of Israel. He didn't say that he was in Israel. He says in the vision, God took him to the land of Israel and set me upon a very high mountain, by which was as a frame of the city on the south. It's like the frame of a city, and he's sitting on this mountain, and God shows him a temple. And going on to verse 3, and he brought me there, and behold, there was a man whose appearance was like the appearance of brass. He's shining, he's bright, an angelic being, obviously, with a line of flax in his hand and a measuring reed, and he stood in the gate. He has a linen cord and a measuring rod. And then verse 4, the Lord really spoke to me on this. And the man said to me, Son of man, behold with thine eyes, and hear with thine ears, and set thine heart upon all that I shall show thee, to the intent that I may show thee that thou art brought here, and declare all these to the house of Israel. So this man says to Ezekiel, behold with your eyes, look at what I'm going to show you, hear with your ears, listen to what I'm going to tell you, and then set them upon your heart. And would that not be a good verse that we should apply to ourselves every time we open the Word of God? Look with our eyes, hear with our ears, and set our heart upon what the Lord's going to show us. So that's what this man says to him. And he begins to lay out, and he measures this new temple that Ezekiel has seen. Now, we saw earlier in Ezekiel, in chapter 8, that the temple was profane. The people were dishonest, the leaders were dishonest, religious leaders, and the glory of God left the temple. Started in verse 8 and through there. We saw that. Now we see God's glory returning in a temple. And it's a great vision, and it's a great prophecy to the people of Israel that are held captive in a foreign land, and their native land has been destroyed, and God gives them this hope and this message. But behold with your eyes, hear with your ears, and incline your heart. I need to behold with my eyes, hear with my ears, and incline my heart to the Word of God. Be blessed today, Ezekiel 40.